Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Matthew Wright set to get this one started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket. That's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers.
Okay, ready?
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. 76,
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's complete to Alec Iomanner. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
A gain of 7. And the Titans first down.
ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. Well, he reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
All right. South.
From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
On the quick, right? 19. What's up? Roger.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Stroud down throwing here on first. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
18. What's that? Look the hot, look the hot. White Tony. 11.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Matthew Wright for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Matthew Wright.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Hits him on the out route. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First and 10 here. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Come on.
Third and long for him here. The Tyler downfield, he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go now.
First down, Tennessee.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's quick.
Jackson's closing in, and they get to him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention.
60 by 6, ready.
Ward's going to throw here on third.
The third down pass. An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt a field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
19 Texas. Hey, Uno Mars. 11.
First down, Stroud. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Or 18.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you gotta hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
18. What's that? Why Tony? Hey, south. Look the hot.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 19 Texas. Hey, no Mars. 11.
Here's Stroud again. Go right side, hauled in by Collins. And this one does not go far. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud completes it quick. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ready? 18. What's that? Hey, south.
Get in right now, boys.
From the red zone on 1st. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Tony. All right. Tony. Connect.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Look the hot. All right. 18. What's up?
Into the crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
1st down throw here for Ward. Short pass brought in. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Titans have a first.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Titans.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
At the 30-yard line.
Ward's going to throw it. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. And he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he gets him around 6 there. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
19 Texans.
Shotgun now, first round. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting routed of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Look the hot.
Stroud now on 3rd. On the move, headed right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Nick Emanwari. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
Come on. Hey. 19, 18.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, they need 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
At their 48-yard line.
On the quick, right? 118. 2J, 2J. South, south, south.
From the gun, Stroud. On the right side, Noel has it. And he is down at the 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Another swat. Nike Texas.
Stroud to throw on first down. Brought in right side. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Stop is made. Oluwafemi Oladejo.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. The gain will be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
118. What's up? Whoa. Check.
From the gun, Johnson. Nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
118. What's up?
To the air, Stroud. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Incomplete. Nick Emanwari on the coverage.
Here's Stroud. Going with the screen to Johnson. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Wright is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Right side into the hands of Adams. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here. Gonna throw this one. Ward. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's forward for a gain of about 6. Still short of that marker, but they could definitely go for this on fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, south. Hey, no more.
Here's Stroud now. This one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right. 18.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Number 16.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
18.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. This is complete. It's Davis. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a...
And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Titans 10. Set to kick off.
Wright ready to send this one away. This will end up as a touchback. The Titans offense headed out just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
19, 18, let's go!
1st and 10 here. Ward. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 10 now. Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Jalen Smith getting there to make the stop. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Hey,
air it out on 3rd. Got TK, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now.
First down.
18 caught.
1st down throw here for Ward.
First down.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we have a one-score game here. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the... Locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Samuel on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
South. 18. That's it. Buggy.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
Matthew White set to kick off.
Right, ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good.
Let's go now.
First down.
Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
At the 18-yard line.
Pat the 60. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Dumped off to his running back. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I could just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursuit, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, if he's able to handle his third field goal of the game, he just inched them a little bit closer.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out now come the Texans on offense. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18, what's that?
They give to Johnson to start this drive. He loses the football. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
Here we go. 18, what's that? Hey, uno more. Buggy. Under.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Frank Greenlaw picks it off. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And the Titans have a 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. And to get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's a design run. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Titans 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Ward in the pistol. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans lead by 15 now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And this has been too common an occurrence, partner. Headed out, coming off a turnover, the last one the most damaging as it was taken back for a score. Ward shaking off the pick here. Finds him over the middle. Hits some space around midfield. Keeps it moving. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans get it back to within one score.
31. Titans 23.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Stop. 18. What's up?
Now an inside give to Johnson. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs from 37. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
41-yard line.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that? Good.
Back-to-back carries here. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Johnson up the middle. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earned him about 4 on that carry. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, Sal. Rock. Another swap.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
2J. Tony.
Going with Johnson here. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's Johnson again. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
18. What's that?
6.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Set to kick off.
Right, ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
No.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. This one's hauled in by Helm. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the Texans' 39-yard line.
Spears running behind center. He's still going at the 30. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the gun, it's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
That's another Titans first down.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Captain Ryan. Ready.
Ward setting the pass. Finds his running back, Andrick Estime. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Tight end going in motion here. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Throw is caught by the back. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Now the give to Johnson. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They give it to him again. He'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down.
On the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans very close to an 11th win this season. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Swap. Mother swap.
They'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one gains 7. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10
Calm,
at the 34
cool,
yard line.
collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Stroud completes it quick. He will have the Texans 1st down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And no questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. And he still gets some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play. So an untimed down coming up. Running it after the penalty. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.